There we go.
Oh, did we sell my DVD I hold?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I sold my last copy. Don't quite have enough money in the bank to buy more yet.
I love that.
So,
boy.
yeah, your hands will be free
I
for this
love
episode.
that. Shoot, well, I love that, bullet. Shoot, yeah, buddy. Oh, very good. Okay, we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Daddy Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Bullet, my weekend, I feel so naked right now. I feel so, we sold the DVD, Bullet, so it actually works.
Just don't have enough money to buy any more to be made right now.
But that's a good thing, Bullet. That's a good thing. I need to hang a sign like in Walmart that says "Gone Fishing." Remember, you used to go look for a product and it would be out, but they'd have a paper saying "Gone Fishing." But anyway, that's back in the day. That's back in the day, Bullet. But anyway, thank you so much, Bullet. So much going on here at Dad You Don't Work, You Wrestle Television. A lot warmer. The ice, snow, and everything's on it.
60 degrees for the next couple weeks.
So now we've, instead of selling snow skis, we're selling suntan lotion and bathing suits now on the gimmick tables. Bullet, I want to thank everybody just firsthand for Friday night, the big boogie bash for the bus. Everybody was very, very happy. You know, that was the show. Of course, fans, we had to move back a week because of the weather. Boy, I want to thank you personally, you and Brad Thomas. Saved it for me. Y'all too, and my little grandbaby Dallas. Okay? He's just ready to go now. He hadn't took his wrist tape off. He hadn't unpacked his bags. He's ready for his next shot. So
your grandbaby Dallas cracked me up so much because he was walking around the back like I see people walk around in the back as they're going over their match, and he's doing things like mimicking what he's going to be doing in the ring. And I don't know, it's not like he's pretending to do that. It's like he's actually going through all the steps through the match.
Bullet, that was so special to me, not because I'm his papa, but I wish that, and we got some of it on tape, but I wished wrestlers nowadays that could take it for granted could solve the excitement, and he just wanted to make sure he got it right. Now, we're talking about a 4-year-old here, but he wanted to make sure
a 4-year-old wanted to get something right, but one of the other guys in the match didn't care if he got anything right.
Next time I'm going to switch. Okay, I'm going to let the guys we worked be on the floor, and then I'm just going to work my grandbaby, I think, because he got every spot. And folks, listen, it was amazing to me that they gave him that little bit to remember, and we would have adjusted if he had to remember, but it was kind of neat, boy, because he was going around in the back by himself, making sure that he got it right.
That kid's prepared.
Boy, and they had to heat up on me, and I'm looking, and forget the tag. He was just ready.
As soon as that bell rang in the other match, he went right over to George Jr., took all the water so he could squirt right in the face so he could get water right before he goes out. Like, that kid's more prepared for a wrestling match than most people I know.
Listen, and did not want to wait. They started our music. Of course, he looked at me and said, "We got to go, Papa." I said, "Oh, God, no, we got to go." So I hope, it just reminded me of how exciting and fun Bullet, because it was for him.
And obviously how serious, because he's doing serious business for him. How serious this business is. When you see a 4-year-old acting that serious and that professional, it makes you realize, hey, maybe I need to take this thing a little more seriously.
Boy, maybe I have been slack these 40 years, okay? But I guess the obstacle now is going to be when he goes back to school, what are they going to do? Put him in a class and give him a crayon? I mean, he just made a hot tag and made a comeback. So it's going to be interesting.
He's going to find a workaround to it. He's going to find a way to get out of homework.
Oh boy, and we got some footage of that on YouTube, and it's just was very special. That means a lot to me because long after I'm in the put out the pasture Bullet, that he can still relive that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a very, very special moment. My favorite split second of the whole night was when Little George was in the ring, and me and him was on the apron, and they captured it on a picture. Dallas did look right up at me, and he said, "Papa, I got this." I said, okay. I said, "I'm fixing to get out of the ring and just walk away." But but what a way to sum that up, Bullet. That great weekend is maybe I need to be a little more serious about my job.
When a 4-year-old is walking around like it's nothing but business.
Oh, Bullet!
And a kid that just should be worried about playing and what's his favorite color is walking in the back trying to take everything seriously, make sure he's got everything down. All the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed.
He walked in with his hair slicked back. He had his little bag, his little Batman suitcase on the wheel. He's pulled it in, and I'm talking 3:00 in the afternoon. He was ready to get dressed.
Well, and he taped his little wrist.
Oh, boy.
And he had a little bit of like a tab sticking up. So I walk over to him and kind of like roll it down a little bit. And he looked up at me like, I know what I'm doing, kid. Like, I thought he was going to look at me and be like, oh, you want me to shake your hands with 2 fingers?
Oh, that wasn't his first rodeo. That wasn't his first daycare. But anyway, just a very, very special moment. Bullet, I want to thank you and Brad Thomas. Just
Thank you.
What a great match y'all had, of course, with Boogie. And it's just so neat to see Brad back in the ring. And just had so much fun. So thank everybody for coming. And we've always said that here, Bullet. When we got ready to leave, and I told the coach and the principal they said we look forward to us doing this again next year. And that's all as wrestlers that we can hope to hear. Because most of the time, they're shutting the door in our face saying, don't ever come back. So, but anyway, just a special night, Bullet. I want to give a special time flies as we talk about that a lot here on TV. And today, believe it or not, Bullet, this week will actually be the 10-year anniversary that me and our good friend Dick Bourne of the Midland Gateway actually drove down to Hartwell, Georgia, and actually got to visit Ole Anderson. It was actually 10 years to this day. One of the most special moments for me because Ole had even said before that there has never been a professional wrestler in his house, and George South was not going to be the first one. But, of course, he did invite us to his house. The greatest thing in the world, Bullet, I've never been told this, is he made us take our shoes off. I mean, we're standing out, which he said, no, you ain't going to. So we took our shoes. Well, you going to tell Ole Anderson? No. Just in a beautiful home there in Hartwell, Georgia. Got to spend a lot of time with him. What was so amazing is I had him, he was just signing stuff, and I kept giving him stuff to sign for me personally, and he finally stopped and said, how many kids you got? Because I was just giving him names, for him to keep signing. So 10 years, believe it or not, is what I'm getting at, Bullet, of that anniversary of when we went down there. So just time does fly. So
why did you find the Bojangles receipt from your trip down there? Is that how you came to that conclusion? Like, just pulled this out of your pocket. Oh, this is the Bojangles receipt.
How'd you know that,
from that trip?
How did you know? I actually had a Bojangles card I was trying to use, and it ran out 10 years ago, Bullet. So a lot of history there, Bullet. Just a very, very special time. Probably never be invited back. But it was very good, Bullet. So a lot of stuff going on. Of course, this week I want to give a quick plug out. Saturday night I'll be going down to our Scrappy and Papa there in Kings Mountain. They'll be there this Saturday at the Armory. Just always a fun time. They use some of our students, Bullet, which we're very, very tickled death over that. So I know you got a lot going on too, Bullet. Beautiful picture that you sent me from the. I just think, I don't care if it's the janitor. Somebody standing in front of the Comedy Zone logo is just the coolest. That is on my bucket list. Even if I got to come early with you one day, Bullet, okay? Just to be on that stage with Comedy Zone in the back is very WWF logo-ish when you first go, Bullet, okay?
Maybe I'll enter you in the open mic one of these days.
Oh, I would try.
I'll give you 5 minutes to see how you do.
Oh my God, well I would love. I may try that, but I bombed everything else. So what's the worst thing can be? The monkeys come out and I have to put them over. Oh please, or the ding dongs come out. The ding dongs follow me and tell better jokes than me. No, that is on my bucket list, Bullet. Just to get booed off the stage with Comedy Zone in the back of it. So, a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. Before we go, I know we got a couple Idiot of the Week, if you don't mind.
Of course we do.
And Bullet, I don't even.
Kind of curious to see who's going to go in.
Oh, Bullet, it's good this week. Listen, Bullet, so much going on here. We just keep rolling along like an old tire going down the road, Bullet, okay? So, but I know, and I want to thank you and, of course, everybody involved that we're rolling up on that magic number very, very soon, okay? I do want to give a hats off to, before I get into the Idiot Bag, my Cowboys are done. Yep. Bullet, what an amazing season. Of course, none of it matters now because they're in the loss column. But with that being said, I have 2 Idiot of the Week. Bullet, if you don't mind. Of course, first one, before I get back to my Cowboys, everyone knows PETA, the group that takes care of animals, said that there's cruelty to animals, whatever. And we have already mentioned here, I put them in the Idiot Bag one time before, Bullet, because they said that elephants were being mistreated. And so they basically got elephants. There's no more elephants in the circus, okay? So anyway, but they're back in the news, and we'll go back 2-time visitor into the Idiot Bag because now it's the tigers they're going after, okay? They're saying the tigers are being mistreated, so pretty soon there's not going to be no tiger, which I have no problem with any of that except one thing. Where do you fans think all of these unemployed elephants and tiger trainers and trapeze people are going to end up? in professional wrestling. I'm just telling you, Bullet. I believe that.
So you're saying the closing of Ringling Brothers Circus
yes.
is going to give an influx back to
yes, I do.
1980s wrestling where everybody was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, came out of the Dragon, and the Bulldog.
Right, elephants to the ring. It's going to hurt our business.
Pretty soon we're going to have Tony the Tiger Thomas.
Bullet.
We're going to have Ezekiel Elliott, the elephant. I don't know, maybe Ezekiel. Well, he's got some free time now. So
I'm telling you. So that is my biggest concern with PETA starting back up, going after the Tigers, saying the Tigers are being mistreated. Personally, I think they're treated pretty well. I think, but I don't know. They did stop. There's no more elephants in the circus, Bullet. There's no more marching down Charlotte.
There's no more circus, George. Ringling
See?
Brothers closed.
See?
There's no more circus.
Really? I didn't know that. Oh, boy,
I thought that's where
No,
you
I
were going.
didn't know that's how bad it got. I do know that.
Well, I don't think it's because of that, but they're closed.
I think that's the reason, Bullet. No animals.
All right, I thought that's where you were going with it, but I was going to
Dang,
read.
boy, I need to watch this show more often.
I was trying to be a good co-host and give you the punchline.
You know what?
But apparently I stole it from you.
Bullet. No, that kind of sad. I did not know that. I just thought they misplaced. I mean, they just replaced the animals with ex-wrestlers. But anyway,
is closing its doors after more than 100 years.
Wow. Bullet. That's so. Anyway,
you won, PETA. You won. Congratulations. You just Ultimate Warrior of the entire circus
industry. That's exactly
industry.
right. So PETA,
I don't know if that's the case or not, but we'll just if you want the win, we'll give it and put in your column.
That's exactly right.
You know?
Oh, dang, but that's actually sad. That took my breath. So PETA will actually go in here, two-time visitor to the Idiot Bag, and folks, mark my words, you're going to start seeing an influx of innumerable elephants, circus people, the clowns. Like we ain't got enough of them in pro wrestling right now. The fire eater guy, all of them. They're coming. They're coming, Bullet.
They're coming
I'm just
to pro
telling
wrestling.
you. So it's going to cut into our bookings. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, PETA will
Pretty
go back
soon
in
we'll
here.
be the only one speaking Carney. Pro wrestlers will be the only one that know a dead language for the biggest marks in the back. You know,
we ain't got nobody talking to because the circus people all had to get real jobs. Dang, it's a sad program. But listen, that and one more real quick. First play of the game, my Cowboys got beat. What a great comeback they had. They lost it by field goal. One of the first plays. And Bullet, please correct me real quick. I've never heard of this in all of my years of following football. Our guy was guilty. Number 19, the wide receiver, actually came. They called him for unsportsmanlike conduct because he came into the huddle and left. I guess he wasn't supposed to be in the huddle. He came and got into the huddle, and they didn't get full into the huddle, but he stepped into the huddle and then stepped out and went back to sidelines. And they thought, I've never heard of that in my life. They flagged us for 20 yards, 15 yards. I don't know, I've never heard of that. So that one, number 19, will follow the PETA into the Idiot Bag because the momentum was going, but then when we got that call, the call I've never even heard of in my life. I think somebody just made it up.
You've had a whole week to prepare.
Oh yes,
and you're going to make
that's what I'm trying to say.
Like that.
And Bullet,
I've already heard the sports pundits already. They want to have Jason Garrett fired.
I know.
They want him fired for what he did.
And Bullet, listen to this. And they did give number 19. That's why he will follow him in the Idiot Bag as we get out here. They gave number 19 2 chances to redeem himself. He dropped both passes, so he could have. Made us forget about that one call, which I never heard of. I guess when you go in the huddle, you can't just leave. You got to stay in that huddle. But anyway, and that started the downslide now. But I'm very appreciative, very positive over the Cowboy loss because now I can go buy a bunch of jerseys real cheap. That same jersey that was $200, it'll be maybe 15 or 20 right now. So anyway, as always next year. So a lot going on, a lot of idiots in the world, Bullet, but we keep rolling on. Folks, listen, what you won't get a bad call about is if you order
the second greatest book of all time, in which we do take phone calls here.
Let's do this again.
Okay.
But what never closes? No.
I've done that one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
shoot,
a
I
lot.
want to relate it.
Like a lot. We've done that
okay. I want to relate it to the circus. Yeah. Here, no, I got it. If you want to read about clowns, elephants, and Carney speaking weirdos, get your copy of
the second greatest book of all time, which is the star of this 5-ring circus, known as highspots.com. And if you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, just follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ManScoutman. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show, boy. Thank you for just fixing that. Okay,
I do my best with as little as I'm given.
I know I've been hitting the head a lot, but I'm trying to tell you, I did not know the circus is gone.
It's gone.
No, I thought they were just going to rekindle. I mean, repackage the elephants. or something. Bullet?